Sahana vavatu sahano bhunaktu saha viryam karavavahai tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Samastajana Kalyani Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram. Having explained that the human birth is most appropriate and most desirable for devotion, where one can use all the faculties to remember the Lord. And now he says, human mind, even though blessed with the ability to think, meditate, everything is there, but at the same time, the same mind is also the cause of all evil things. Desire, anger, everything. And it is interesting that Bhagavan Shiva is portrayed as a hunter. In Rudram also, you see the very beginning of Rudram, Rudra chanting, "Oh Lord, don't take your bow and arrow, start attacking me." He is portrayed as one who wields bow and arrow to destroy all the evil around us. Now in the next verse he says, why are you going here and there to kill all the wild animals? See in the next verse, verse number 43. Ma gachatvam idastato girishabo Mayyeva vasam kuru Swaminadikirata Mamakamanaha Kantarasimantaре Vartante bahusho mrigaha Madhujushaha Matsarya mohadayaha Tan hatva mrigaya vinoda Ruchita labham cha samprapsyasi Ma gachatvam idastato girishabo mayyeva vasam kuru Swaminadikirada mamakamana Kantarasimantaре Vartante bahusho brigha madajushaha Matsarya mohadayaha Tan hatva mrigaya vinoda ruchita Labham cha samprapsyasi. Hey Girisha. There are two words which are very similar looking in the 108 names of Ashtottara Shatanamavali of Bhagavan Shiva. Girishaya Namaha, Girishaya Namaha. One may think, I think it's a printing mistake. Gir Ishaya Namaha. Giri Ishaya Namaha. Girishaya Namaha. There are three actually. One meaning is the Lord of speech. Gir means to speak. Gir Ishaha. One who is the commander of speech. So therefore he is a Girish. Another meaning is Giri Ishaha. One who is the god of mountains. Most of the temples of Bhagavan Shiva are found to be in the mountains, especially Kailasagiri. Giri Ishaha. The third one is Giri Sha. Sha means Shayati. Shri Shayate, one who resides in the mountains. So Girishaya Namaha, Girishaya Namaha. Girishaya Namaha, Gir Isha. So this way one should understand how this name is Girishabo. Here it says Girishabo, Gir Isha. So one who is the Lord of speech actually. Now, Bo, O Lord, Mayyeva Vasam Kuru, remain in me alone. Mayi eva Vasam Kuru. Why are you going here and there? Ma Gachatvam, you don't go. Itastataha. Go, don't need to go anywhere, here, there. For what? Swamin Adi Kirata. Oh, the original hunter. Adi, the beginning, one who is the original Kirata. Kirata means a hunter. Hey Kirata, Swamin, my mind itself is a big forest. Endless, large forest. Mamaka manaha. Mama manaha. Mamaka is mine. My mind is Kantara Simantare. Kantara Simantare Vasam Kuru. In that mind of mine, which is nothing but a large, huge forest. Why? Bahushaha mrigaha vartante. There are enough animals that are there. Wild ones. What are those? Madajushaha, pride, filled with pride. Matsarya mohadayaha. Jealousy, delusion, anger, everything, whatever variety you want, everything is there. When Gurudev started Sandipani in Bombay, it was in a very wild area. It was a forest area. And Gurudev was asked by the people then, he said, why are you creating an ashram in such a wild forest? He said that I am bringing the wild youth and making them mild here. Because our mind is so wild, especially when we have such uncontrollable animals. When a person is stung by anger and passion, etc., he is worse than an animal. Isn't it? That's why it is said in Gita, what? Ladder of all. What is that? Starts with Dhyayato Vishayan Pamsaha Sangateshu Pajayate Sangat Sanjayate Kamaha Kamat Krodho Vichayate Krodhat Bhavati Sammoha Sammoha Smriti Vibramaha Smriti Bramshad Buddhinashaha Buddhinashat Nashyati Pranashyati. He becomes worse than an animal. Animal won't, as I said yesterday, kill other unless it is hungry or it is being attacked by someone. Human beings, I don't like you. Start violence. All the violence created in this world were all for what? Human greed, human intolerance, mostly religious. So this kind of intolerance, unhappiness, anger, jealousy, pride, madajushaha mrigaha, proud animals, bahushaha, many of them, vartante, where? Kantara Simantare, in that wild forest of my mind. So why are you going here and there to hunt in him? So, Tan Hatva, having killed all of them, Mrigaya, by hunting, we know that delight yourself. Ruchita labham cha samprapsyasi. You gain the greatest benefit of mutual benefit. No, you also get what you want, I also get what I want. I am also relieved of all these animals, and you also get to have your play. What? Hunting. Nowadays hunting is a play only, game. Hunting game you start. So the ladder of fall is so true. How just a thought about an object creates sangha, association. That association creates desire. Desire causes anger. Anger causes delusion. Delusion makes you not able to discriminate. Then absence of memory, and then you fall. Gurudev calls it as a ladder of fall. Do you know one thing? Not only Gurudev called that as a ladder of fall, but he himself as a ladder of fall. Gurudev himself is a ladder of fall. Only some people can catch that. He's a ladder of all. He's a ladder through which you can climb also. The same ladder which makes you go down, the same ladder which makes you go up also. Right? Anyway, so here Shankaracharya says, my mind is so wild. In another place, Appaya Dikshidhar has written a beautiful verse on this. He describes Bhagavan Shiva and says, and he's very interestingly he says, Maulo Ganga Shashanka, Maulo Ganga Shashanka, Maulo Ganga Shashankau, Karacharanatale Shitalanga Bhujanga, Vame Bhage Dayadra Himagiri Duhita, Chandanam Sarvagatre, Ittam Shidam Prabhutam, Tavaka Nagasabha Nada Sodum Kvashaktihi, Chitte Nirveda Tapte, Edi Babatinate, Nityavaso Madiye. O Bhagavan, O Shiva, on your head, matted lock. Maulau, what is there? Ganga. If you go to Gangotri, you will realize that. Especially Gomukh. Gomukh, it is a glacier breaking down. That is the origin of Ganga you see. It's absolutely cold. I had gone 2 times, and both the times I had trouble because the water is almost freezing and you are not supposed to enter the water. If you enter the water, be sure you will not exit the water. But I know a young man at that time, almost 30 years back, I went there, I will enter. I entered there. I couldn't feel my feet at all. It got hit by and then it started to break. The glacier started to break and came down. And once it comes down, it comes into pieces, and one or few pieces on my body, scratched. My toe got torn. I didn't even know, froze. Only when I got onto the shore, looked at my toe, it's cut. After walking some time, blood started coming out. It is absolutely cold. And where is it? Maulo, Ganga. That's cold. Then you have Shashanka. Moon is also cold. There's a cold moon. Maulo, Ganga, Shashanko, Karacharanatale. And your hands and feet everywhere, Shitalanga Bhujanga. What is that you are wearing? All the cold-blooded snakes. If you ever happen to touch the snake, you will know that. It's cold. So what do you have on the head? On the head you have the cold Ganga, captured in your matterlock, and then the cold moon, and on your body cold snakes. You are a cold storage. Over on the top of it, what do you have? Vame bhage, on your left side, Himahiri Duhida, daughter of Himavan. She is called Gauri. Gauri is what? Gaura means white, because the snow, this is a snow girl. Dayadra Himagiri Duhita. She is also cold. Chandanam Sarvagatre, on your body also wearing cold sandalwood paste. Now, everywhere it is cold. How are you able to bear all these things? Ittam Shidam Prabhutam Tava Kanaga Sabha Sodum Kvashaktihi. How are you able to bear all this, everything cold? The interesting thing is, in cold places only people go for ice creams. I have no idea what is this whole thing is about. And where you go to Rajasthan, Andhra, it's so hot, chilly. I don't know. This is not totally contradictory. In the cold places they should be eating so spicy food and then hot food, and then in a hot place you will have to have cold. No, this is opposite. Ittam Shidam Prabhutam Tava Kanaga Sabha Sodum Kvashaktihi Chitte Nirveda Tapte Yedi Na Bhavasi Nityavaso Madiye. Madiye Chitte, in my mind, Nirveda Tapte, which is continuously having all kind of agony and suffering, which is causing so much of heat, you are staying there. Therefore, you are able to bear. You are staying in my heart full of that fire of ignorance, fire of anger, fire of all the impurities and agony. And so, you are residing or close to in the heat, what do you call that? In cold houses, you know what you have there? Fireplace. So, what is your fireplace? My heart. You are staying there. Because you are staying there, you get heated up. And because you are staying there, my heart becomes cold. My mind also becomes cool. Why? Because you are full of cold storage. Such a beautiful idea. Chitte nirveda tapte yedi bhavasi nate. If you are not there, nitya vaso mati. Otherwise, how will you get? Yedi na bhavasi, if you are not there, ko sodum shakti. How will you bear it? So just like this, there, Appaya Dikshidhar has written such a beautiful composition saying that, O Lord, my mind or heart is filled with so much of impurities in the form of fire. Here he says, all the wild animals. Vartante bahusho mrgam madajusha matsarya mohadayah tan hatva mrgaya vinoda ruchita labam cha samprapsyasi. So, this is the nature of a devotee. Why are you going here and there? Come. Enough things to hunt here, it is that. My mind of forest. See, forest means you should go for rest. That is called forest. Because that is the reason the Upanishads are taught only in the atmosphere of forest. Upanishads also known as Aranyakaha. Why Aranyakaha? Aranye Bodhitaha. They are all taught in the forest. Why? For rest. Keep your mind at rest. Aranye Bodhitaha Aranyakaha. Also, another meaning aranya means na ranam vidyate iti aranyam, where there is no fight. Rana means, ranabhumi means fight, battle. Where the student who has gone into the aranya or the forest to learn from a teacher must have stopped his fighting. Meaning what? He is no more having any impurities in his mind to fight. Such a quiet mind is ready for Upanishad Jnanam. Interesting, another point is where the Rana or the Ranabhumi or the battle has ended, that is where the Upanishad is taught, where Gita is taught, where the war is about to begin. What a contradiction there. Where the war has ended, that is where the knowledge is taught in Upanishad, where it is not, the war is about to start. That's where the Gita is taught. Right? So it is to say the world, the life in the world is obviously a constant battlefield. We should know how to fight the war, like how Arjuna could at the end of the teaching of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna, when he said, "Are you ready?" He said, "Yes, but only to end the war through the correct knowledge." That is Aranya. So here, my mind is a forest and it does not have any rest. In that mind, so many wild animals are there. Don't go here and there. Ma gachatvam idastado girishabo mayyeva vasam guru. Swaminna adikirada mama kamanaha kantara simantare vartante bahusho brga mridushushah matsarya mohadayah tan hatva mrigaya vinota ruchita labam cha samprapsyasi. And which is the verse next one? I do not have it here somehow. Where is that? Okay. Verse number 99. Whoa. Last but one. See, interesting why I picked up that one is, I'll tell you here, it is believed that Bhagavan Shankaracharya is none other than the avatar of Bhagavan Shiva himself. The very name itself says Shankara. And that Bhagavan Shiva himself came as the teacher of the world to teach what is the essential vision of Upanishads. It was Mahatma Gandhi who said, even all the Upanishads were to be destroyed, one verse from the Ishavasya Upanishad will revive everything back. What is that? Ishavasyam idagam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena bunjitaha magridakasya siddhanam. One will do. One verse will do. When I was doing Ishavasya Upanishad, first day I told, you may remember, what is the content of this particular Upanishad? Do you know? Ishavasya Upanishad. Those who attended probably may remember. The question that is raised is, Ishvara is was or is? God is or was? Ishavasya. God is or was. So, Ishavasyam idagam sarvam. No, that is not the meaning. I am just joking. Ishavasyam, Ishwarena, Vasyam, Achadaniyam. Achadaniyam means the entire vision of you, your world, should be covered with the thought of God. Ishavasyam idagam sarvam yatkincha. Whatever is there, jagatyam, jagat of the world. Tena jnanena, tena darshanena, with that understanding, tyaktena, and giving up, bhunjitaha. May you, with that understanding, leaving everything aside, enjoy your existence here. That's enough. That is the main point of Upanishad. Our vision should turn to seeing the Lord's presence in everything, in everyone. That oneness of the vision is the teaching of Upanishad. Now, Bhagavan Shankaracharya being the very avatar of Bhagavan Shiva, and he here now behaving himself as a bhakta of Shiva, what would be the ultimate end of this whole process of worshipping the Lord, offering the mind? The final result is vision of God. So Bhagavan Shankaracharya indirectly says, I see you. In the 99th verse he says, I see you. So now you see the verse says, Idam te yuktam va Parama Shiva Karunya Jalade Gato Tiryak Rupam Tava Padashiro Darshana Diya Hari Brahmanau Tau Divibu Vicharantau Shramayutau Katam Shambho Swamin Kadaya Mama Vedyosi Purataha Idam te yuktam va Paramashiva Karunya Jalade Gatau Tiryak Rupam Tava Padashiro Darshana Diya Hari Brahmanau Tau Divipu Vicharantau Shramayutau Kadam Shambho Swamin Kadaya Mama Vedyosi Purataha. Hey Swamin, Kadam Tvam Mama Purataha Vedyasi. How is, O Lord, that you are in front of me, available for me to see? Meaning, I'm seeing you. How is that possible? How is that possible that you are showing me yourself? And this is the last but one. Meaning, at the end of this entire composition, Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, I see him. Meaning, anybody who follows this marga of bhakti will have darshan of the Lord. Now, you see, darshanam is not you seeing God, He seeing you. When you go to a temple, there is a form of God is there. It's not Shivalinga, but Shivalinga, of course, there is no eyes and etc. But let's say Krishna is there, or Sri Rama is there, or Ganesha is there, or Devi is there. See whether he is seeing you. That is the reason why Chakshu Unmilanam is a very important ritual upon the consecration of a deity. Especially for Pratima is there, a form of God is there, it is necessary that the eyes are tied up, closed, until all the rituals are over, and slowly they open the eyes. I was there in Jaipur years back when I went to pick up or to order the Murti for Krishna in our Gokul, Chinmaya Mission Gokul. So I went there, and there were many Pratimas or the Murtis were kept. Sri Rama was there, Shiva and Krishna, all of them sculpted, beautifully sculpted in marble. None of them had eyes. kept blank. So I asked the Shilpi there, why have you not done that? Is it incomplete? Yes, it is incomplete. It is complete only when the eyes are made. And to make those eyes, they have to go into meditation. Because if the eyes are wrong, think, one eye looking that, another eye looking that side. Which is, because that is very important. In Upanishad it is said, Brahman remains in the right eye of a person. I'll tell you the reason why that, and according to my understanding. Let us say that you are going to a party. So your friend has invited you, New Year party, liquid spiritual party. After having listened to spirituality, you said, no, let me have it in the liquid form now. On 31st night, you are invited for that. And in your mind, you do not want to see one person who is a common friend. You do not want to see that person at all. But when you reach there, you saw that person is there. Now what do? Make sure that your both eyes don't meet. Right? Because if you meet the eyes of the other person, you know, how are you? If you say, you just don't, and afterwards you can say, I never saw you. Were you there? But if you see eye to eye, you can't escape. Meaning what? When you have eye to eye connection, then only there is true experience of the presence. So darshan here, what it means is Bhagavad darshanam. It means not you seeing the Lord, but Lord is seeing you. So therefore here he says, I see you and you are also seeing me. Meaning you are giving your darshanam. You become known. So that's why it says, Katam Shambho Swamin Mama Vedya Asi Kadaya Mama Vedyosi Purata. You are available for me to know you. In Kenopanishad it is said, when Bhagavan Shiva appeared as a form, a Jyoti form, Yaksha. So then Indra, everybody was celebrating their victory over the Rakshasas. At that time there was a form of Yaksha standing there. Who is that? So Indra said, fire, go and see. So fire goes there in front of that Yaksha and said, who are you? Kosi. Kosi means go see nahi. Kosi means who are you in Sanskrit. Go see and ask Kosi. Okay, all right. He went there. Kosi. Go asi. So that Yaksha did not answer. He said, you tell me who you are first. See, if I come to your home, knock at the door, when you open the door, who are you? If I ask you, what will you say? Who came first? And I am standing here. You come here and ask me who am I. So he said, you tell me who you are. I am fire. Okay, fire off. Tell me what you can do. I can burn everything. Oh, is it? He took a blade of grass, put it in front. No, try. You are insulting me. No, try. Without consulting me, you cannot do anything. Just try. He couldn't do a thing. He lost all his abilities. And he did not know how he lost all his powers to burn. He came running back to Indra and said, I don't know who that is. I lost everything in front of him. I think you had a greater party yesterday. It looks like. Okay. Wind, you go there. Vayu Bhagavan, you go there and find out. Again he went there. Who are you? You tell me who you are. I am wind. And what do you do? I can lift everything and throw away everything. Same blade of grass. Try that. Not even a micro inch you could move. He came back. I couldn't do anything. So Indra was wondering, who could it be? in whose presence the great power called fire and air were totally useless, lost everything. So he went there. As soon as he reached there, disappeared. There stood Aimavati Uma. Who was that? And he asked, he said, that is Brahman. Paramashiva alone was there, who was responsible for all your achievements. But you, out of arrogance and ignorance, thought that you have achieved everything. He wanted to teach you. Without him, you could do nothing. So this is a story form for the answer. The teacher said, Shrotrasya Shrotram Manaso Manoyat. That Brahman is the ear of the ear, eye of the eye, speech of the speech, mind of the mind, in whose absence none of them can work. So here he says that you, in whose absence nothing will work, you yourself are in front of me, revealing yourself to me. How is that you are doing this? Katam Shambho Swamin Mama Kadaya Mama Vedyo Sipurataha. In front of me you are revealing yourself. Why? Why is it that he cannot reveal to Shankaracharya? Because he says, Idam te yuktam va. Is it correct for you to do this only to me? Hey Paramashiva, Karunya Jalade. Idam te yuktam va. Is it so appropriate for you to do this to me? Paramashiva Karunya Jalade. O Supreme Lord, you are the very ocean of compassion. You are revealed yourself to this devotee because others who tried did not have a chance. Who? Gatau tiryagrupam tava pada shiro darshana diya. Tava pada darshana diya. For the sake of knowing you, the story goes, once there was suddenly a pillar of light appeared, and Bhagavan Vishnu and Brahma, both of them are wonderstruck as to what that could be. Similar to what happened in the story in Kenopanishad, this huge column of light. What is this? Brahma said, I didn't create this. Vishnu said, I do not know where it begins, where it ends. So then Brahmaji said, you have already had proved yourself good in digging the earth with the bore, right? So why not you do one thing? Go and find out where is the end. What is the pada of this? I will go and find what is the shira or the head of this. So, pada shiro darshana diya. And I will go as a swan, you go as a boar. So, gatau tiryagrupam. Both of them, gatau, who? Brahma cha Vishnuscha. Brahma and Vishnu, both of them, tiryagrupam gatau. Tiryagrupam means become horizontal. You know, Gurudev used to say, animals are horizontal, humans are vertical. Correct? Animals walk and move about with all the four legs. We stand on 2 feet. The reason is our head should be first, heart is next, and all others rest later. Whereas animal are same. Kava piva majora, bas. The whole life is about eat, sleep, drink. And sthiryak means they consider mind, body, heart, everything in one level only. Whereas for us, priority should be given in thinking, feeling, and then only all other indulgences. Tiryagruba gata, who? Mahavishnu and Hari Brahmano tau. Hari, Vishnu, Brahma, both of them. And what did they do? Divi bhuvi charantau. Divi, one went to upwards towards the head of the pillar of light. Then other one, bhuvi, went down to the earth to find out the end of this pillar. Charanto Shramayutau. They put lot of effort and still they could not see it. They went for millions and zillions and Brazilians, millions of years. So they could not find. And Brahma cheated finally. Brahmaji went on and on and on and on and on. He felt that Vishnu would have found out. No, before that I should find. As he went there, it goes on and on, there is no end. So, and saw one Ketaki flower coming like this, slowly floating down. Caught hold. Where are you coming from? Why? Are you coming from the top of this pillar of light? I have been falling down for zillions of years, and before that the pillar of light was already there. Arya. So how much time it will take for me then? Why? What is the problem? He said, I have to find the top of this. That's not possible. Don't say that. I am saying, because that is the truth. We'll do one thing. What? You say to Vishnu that I picked you up at the top. You are on the top of this pillar, I picked you up. You are the proof. But what do I get out of that? That we'll see later. So picked her up, came down. Vishnu was conceited. Sorry, I couldn't do it. I went on, digging the entire earth and I couldn't find the end. Sorry. Did you? Of course. What do you mean? I am the creator of the universe. I definitely saw the top of this. Oh, so it has a beginning. Yes, it has a beginning. How do you prove? Here, this flower, ask her if you want. Did he pick you up at the top of the pillar? Yes. So at that moment, the light disappeared and Bhagavan Shiva stood there. How dare you cheated? Nobody can find the beginning of me because I have no beginning. Nobody can find the end of mine because I have no end at all. And because you said that you saw me at the beginning of the thing, so therefore he had 5 heads actually. One head was cut off. Then became Chaturmukha Brahma. The other head was above. It was removed. And he also cursed him saying that you will be not worshipped in the world at all. Because you have lost your status. And this particular Ketaki flower should not come anywhere near me. Nobody should use it because she also cheated. So thus therefore, even as the Bhagavan Vishnu and Brahmaji, both of them tried to find the beginning or end of you, could not. Gatau tiryakrupam tavapadashiro darshanadiya hari brahmanau tau divi bhuvi charantau shramayutau. They could not find. But is it appropriate for you to show yourself, reveal yourself to a simple devotee of me? If you can't show yourself to Vishnu and Brahma, but you're showing to your devotee? Katam Shambho Swamin Kataya Mama Vidvedyosi Purata. This is to say the greatness of devotion is what even Vishnu and Brahma cannot get. A Bhakta can achieve it. That's the idea here. And now the next verse is another interesting verse here. He says, see, when a devotee goes to the Lord, what does he get? He gets what Bhagavan already has. Right? So it is of the nature of a devotion, as Bhagavan Krishna says, Chaturvida bhajante mam jana sukridino arjuna, right? And these 4 kinds of devotees come to me, and then each of them have got a particular demand. Artho jignasur artharthi jnani cha bharatarshava. Tesham jnani nityayuktaha ekabhaktir vishishyate. So among them, jnani is the supreme because he is endowed with ekabhakti. Ekabhakti means eke bhakti. Eke in one only, in that Paramatma only is the bhakti and not what that Lord can give. Meaning that he does not want what I have, he wants me. That devotee is considered by me as the highest. Jnani tu atmaiva me matam. Priyo hi jnaninaha atyartam aham cha sa mama priyaha. He says that Priyo hi jnaninotyartam atyartam mama priyaha jnani kimartam, because of what? Atyartam mam tasya priyam. Because I am most dear to him, therefore he is most dear to me. He wants nothing else. So who is a true devotee who wants nothing from the Lord? Nothing except love, devotion to him without expecting anything. Don't you also see in your world when people, so many of them, somebody is constantly demanding something from you all the time, you feel like running away from that person. But other person, anyone who does not want anything from you, you feel so comfortable with that presence, right? Because he doesn't demand anything. So here he says, "Oh Lord, even if I come to you, what can you give me?" Ashanam garalam phani kalapo vasanam charma cha vahanam mahoksha mama dasyasi kim kimasti shambho tava padambuja bhakti meva dehi. Ashanam garalam pani kalapo vasanam charma cha vahanam mahoksha mama dasyasi kim kimasti shambho tava padambuja bhakti meva dehi. You go to Bhagavan, Bhagavan, payasam de do, he will give payasan to you. Ashanam garalam. Bhagavan Shiva, if you go, give me something. Chalo le lo, a handful of poison. Poison? I don't want. Okay. What is it? My ornaments I'm giving you. Snake, funny. Nahi chahiye? Okay, I have this beautiful kamandalu made of human skull. Kalapa. You don't like it? Okay, my dress I can give you. Elephant skin, tiger skin, take. Vasanam charma. Okay, you don't like all these things. I'll give you my vehicle. Huge yak. Not buffalo, yak. Those who came with me in Kailash 2004 remember this. That yak is humongous size and you feel like sitting. You may even feel like sitting, it will go. And many of them have fallen. Okay, Swamiji, I'm going to get onto it. Dumb, you go and sit there, it will just go away like that. Because his interest is wherever there is a green leaf. Because there, in that area there is not much of a growth, Even a small shrub, it will be probably, you cannot first of all sit because it is so huge. You put your leg like this and you do not know where to hold. There's nothing to hold. And as you are trying to balance yourself, that fellow will see on a slope one small 3 leaves of grass. It'll get excited. Trrr, it'll go there. And you are down, rolling down. Rolling stone, you become. Trrr. It has happened. It is very funny. That yak is his vahanam. Acha, take those yak. You know, when you were traveling there in Tibet, they have many hotels are there. Hotels means small. They have 4 items in their menu. Yak meat, goat milk. Goat meat, yak milk. Or combination. This is a combo you have. You can have a combo of this, either individually or a combo. That's all there. Nothing else. So there is nothing to eat. So what do you give? Ashanam garalam, snakes, the poison to eat, drink. Funny or ornaments called snake, ornaments made of snake. Kalapaha, that is human skull. Vasanam charma, or skin made out of any skin of the wild animal. Vahanam mokshaha, mahokshaha. Mama dasyasi, you are giving me, you can give me. Kim asti shambhu. Kim mama dasyasi, what will you give? Kim asti shambhu, what do you have? Nothing. So since you have nothing, I will ask you only one thing. Give me bhakti, that's all. Because if Vishnu is there, wow, this Lakshmi, they have to call that World Bank. She is the president of the World Bank and she can give you enormous amount of wealth. And he himself has got so many ornaments and this and that. So that's why if you see people who go to Balaji, then Tirupati, etc., so many, and then they put in the hundi also. मैं ये डाल रहा हूँ, double the money I have to get. It's a business deal there. When you go to Bhagavan Shiva, क्या है आपके पास? What is that you have? Nothing. And in fact, he takes all the thing you reject. So only thing Bhagavan gives is bhakti. Tava bhadambuja bhakti meva dehi. You go to a sannyasi also, what does he give? He can give you only the knowledge or ears to your concerns. Some ears for you to talk, to complain, to lament, to cry. Achha, take it. Good. You have offloaded your burden, now you go home. What are you giving? That's all. Nothing else. So here, a bhakta therefore must have this understanding that Lord is only a shelter. Surrender is the only way we can overcome our unnecessary anxiety about daily life. And that is beautifully portrayed in this next verse. And he is addressing his own mind. Oh mind, Bhagavan is the shelter for every calamity that we experience in this world. Rodasto yahrita shramena patikaha chayam taro vrishtitaha bidasvastagriham grihastamatithi Dina Prabhum Dharmikam Deepam Santamasakulascha Shikinam Shitavritasthvam Tata Chedas Sarva Bhayapaham Brajasukam Shambho Padamboruham रोदस्तोय हृदश्रमेण पदिकश्चायां तरो वृष्टितः भीतस्वस्थगृहं गृहस्थमतिथिः दीनप्रभुं धार्मिकं दीपं सन्तमसाकुलश्च शिखिनं शीतावृतस्त्वं तथा चेदः सर्वभयापहं व्रजसुखं शम्भो पदाम्बोरुहम्. हे Cheta, O my mind, sarva bhaya apaham vraja. O mind, go towards the one who can remove all fears. Chedas sarva bhaya apaham vrajasukam shambho padamboruham. A lotus feet, pada ambu ruha. Ruh rohati means that which grows in the water. Amboruha means lotus. Padamboruha means that the lotus feet of the Lord alone is that which can remove all the fears. See, now let us ask the bhaya. What is the bhaya that we have? You know, when I come out of somebody's house after being there for some time, bhaya bhaya Swamiji, I said, bhaya bhaya, kya bhaya hai aapko? I make joke of that also. Bye bye Swamiji, you cannot buy me. Why? I am not for sale. See, bhaya kisme hai? What is that we are afraid of? We are afraid of three things. One, that we are sure is going to happen. About that we are afraid. Second is, we do not know whether it will happen or not. Right? So, about that which is definitely is going to happen, about that we are afraid. We do not know how to face that. Second is, we do not know whether it will happen or not. We are not sure, uncertain. One is about certain, another one is about uncertainty. Third one is about something which we are unknown, we do not know. We do not know. We do not know means what? What is it? We don't know. Darkness, for example. Darkness is something people are afraid because what is it behind that? I don't know. What is there, hidden there? I don't know. So also death. That's what Nachiketa asked this question. What is it? Tell me. Astiva nastiva. Asti iti chi eke, na ayam asti iti chi eke. Etat vidya anushishta tvayaham varanamesha. I want to know for sure it is or it is not. So, I am unsure, unknown. About the unknown, about the uncertain, about what is certain also. Death is certain. We all know it. Anybody escaped from that here? If it is there, then they will not be seen by me. It is certain. Certain is the death. What is the next one? Uncertain. When? That is the second uncertainty. So certain is death. Uncertain is what? When and how. Third one is what happens afterwards. Is it not? The fourth one is leaving what we know. We are all familiar with and we are having joy or love and attachment to things which are known, which we have to leave. That is also fear. Usko chodna hai. Say, so the four things. What is that? About the certain, about the uncertain, about the unknown, about the known. So this kind of fear is there. So these four kinds of fear, how will we overcome? Only by surrendering to the Lord who can make us able to overcome all these four kinds of fears. how can we be sure? By surrendering to the Lord, this can be overcome. Now look at it. First we'll take up the certain. What is certain? Death. Whom are you worshipping? Mrityunjaya. He is the one who conquered death. Certain. He knows and he is sure to know about that which he has conquered, and therefore he alone can teach us how to face that which is certain to happen. It is like, if I don't know the place, how to go, whom do I ask? The one who also is traveling with me or the one who has already traveled? Yes, it often happens when you are trekking and going up, some people are coming down. How long? And just to encourage you, 5 minutes only. 50 minutes from there, it will keep going. Still nothing is found. Just to encourage you, say, 5 minutes mein ho jayega. Especially in the people who live in the Himalayas are the worst people. 5 minutes ka rasta hai, aisa chalo ho jayega. Ab dekhte ho na? That's all it is. And that mountain keeps going away from you as you walk, keep going away. So one who has already conquered, him alone I should ask, how did you face it? How to face it? About certain, only he can tell you. Mrityunjaya eva vakta. He alone can be a guru. About uncertain, when? To that answer is any time. Meaning what? What is dying is not you. And it can happen any time. As Gurudev would say, real death is the death of the ego. And once the death of the ego takes place, you are ready to go any time. Whenever it happens, it doesn't matter to me. Why? See, if you have renounced something already, do you have to re-renounce it? So when people I took to Kashi, and then I asked them, each one of you should leave something that you like. So one person said, how about my wife? I said, I told you what you like. Oh, yeah. I said, you're right. And then somebody asked me, Swamiji, what did you give up? I said, I gave up everything. What else further did you give up? So when you have given up something, if it is taken away from you, are you afraid? See, many times what we do? Garage sale. Meaning what? Take it free. Just get rid of it. Not even the money is involved. Just put it outside. Would you be worried if it gone? You gave up, no? You already gave up. That's why you put it outside. If it is taken by anybody, you don't worry about who took it. Only pray for that person. That's all you can do. So what you have given up, about that uncertainty you will not have. So about certain, how to face. About the uncertain, once you have given up your attachment to it, doesn't matter. What is the unknown here? Unknown is, at this point, yourself. Swayam ajnatah. Atmanam ajnatah. I do not know who I am. This is the absence of knowledge. So, what is unknown that can cause you fear is what I would be after death. You will be the same. Yadatra tadeva yadamutra tadeva iha. What is here is there also. Kathopanishad says, Yad atra asti tadeva anyatra api. You are going to be the same. You, the soul, wherever you are, you will be the same one only. Nothing changes. Swamiji, this time I am stupid. Next time I will be intelligent? No. Same only. Nothing changes. Gurudev used to say, if you go to bed as a doctor, you won't wake up as a lawyer. Do you? It will be dangerous then. if you are a liar or a liar this now, when you go to bed and wake up, what? Something else. So if you have unevolved, immature in this, you will be next, you will be the same. So you are not going anywhere. You will be the same. So what is unknown? What is unknown then? Because I do not know who I am, they have a supposition, an idea that I will be something else. No. Whichever body you are, you will be the same. Whether a crocodile or a dog or a cat, or same thing only. Leaving the known, the next fear. The leaving the known, the very fact that it is known, it's worth leaving it. Because anything known, yat drishyam tat jadam, yat jadam tat parinamatmakam, yat parinamatmakam tat martyam, yat martyam tat dukkhatmakam, tasmat tyaja. It's beautifully the line of thinking Bhagavan Shankaracharya gives. Anything known is inert. Anything inert is subject to change. Anything that changes is subject to causing sorrow. Therefore, leave it. Yad jnatam tat tyaja. Tena tyaktena bhunjitaha. That's what he says. So, fear is about what? Fear is the absence of thinking. When you start thinking, all the fear will go away. When the thinking can happen, only Bhagavan's grace. So that's what he says. Chedas sarva bhayapaham braja sukham shambho padamboruham. Bhagavan takes the responsibility. Once you start thinking correctly, he will come to help you there. So I will make you think correctly now. So now the taking shelter at the feet of the Lord is given so many examples. How taking shelter in the Lord's feet can be equal to this. Now you see. Rodastoya hritaha. Toya hritaha. Toyena hritaha. One who is caught up in the middle of the ocean filled with waves, what does he look for? Bank. Which bank? Not blood bank, not central bank. It is a river bank is what he will look for. At that time, anything else will help him. When you are in the middle of the ocean and I come and give you $100, let me first of all reach the bank. So what does he want? Rodaha. Rodaha means the bank. So just like the bank of the river alone is the final resort for a person who is caught up in the middle of the ocean. That is the first example. Second example he says, Shramena patikas chayam taroho. Chayam taroho, taroho chayam. The very shade of a tree is the solace for the one who is walking in the hot sun, tired. Shramena patikaha. Patika means a traveler walking by foot. For a person with great effort is walking in the hot sun. For him, what is that which will give him immediate solace? The shade of a tree. Vrishtitaha, one who is caught up in the torrential rain, bhitaha, afraid, swastagriham, one's own house. Swasta, the comfortable one's own home alone is the real place he wants to be. Heavy rain, even the umbrella is broken, that much of rain. What does he want to do? Let me go to my home. And there only I can dry up my clothes and be protected from this heavy rain. So for a person caught up in the middle of the ocean, the bank of the river is that. It so happened, once there was a ship that capsized in the middle of the ocean. So Everybody is panicked and crying and this and that. The captain of the ship said, I cannot do anything, I'm done. I cannot do anything about it. And even the boats were broken. So one person shouted at him, I am a champion in swimming, almost reached up to Olympics. Now tell me, how far is the land? He said, 2 miles. 2 miles. Nothing. I have done 10 miles. Then he went around the ship. Which side is the land? Below. The land is below 2 miles. And imagine the ocean, it's the Malaysian, 10 years over or something. Couldn't find a thing. Because beyond certain point, everything will become pieces. Not even a small piece you will find. Its pressure is so much. So if you are in the middle of the ocean, there is no other way escape, what do? You're looking, anybody can take me to the bank. So similarly here are the shore. Rodastoya hridashramena padigaschayam taro vrishtitaha bhitaha. And then one who is bhidasvastagraham, and a person who is an atiti, one who is going about without having a particular place to stay or food, what does he look for? Grihastam. A benevolent householder who can give some shelter and food for him. Atiti, he means undated, blind dated. So one who is not scheduled to be there, for him, a person who is just walking about and finding some place to stay and food. Grihastam atitihi, for a poor person, prabhum dharmikam, a benevolent, compassionate person who can remove his poverty. Deepam santamasa kulascha. And even as a person is in the utter darkness, do not know which direction to go, front or back or right or the left, total darkness, what does he look for? Deepam, the light. Shikinam, one who is Shitavrataha, one who is caught in a very cold winter, what is he looking for? Shikinam, Agnim, fire. Therefore, just like a person caught in the middle of the ocean looking for the shore, just like a person who is walking very tired in the road looking for the shade of a tree, one who is caught up in the torrential rain looking for his own home, one who is having no shelter or food looking for a householder, one who is poor looking for a man of large-heartedness, one who is in the utter darkness looking for a light, one who is caught in the cold wave looking for fire. The same way, tata, he tvam, he you, chetaha, sarvabhayapaham, prajasukam, shambho padamborham. Now each of these simile has got an importance. So what is that we are caught up now into? Rodastoya hritaha. Toya hritaha means we are right in the middle of samsara. Bhavajalidi gatanam, dvandvamata hatanam, sudaduhitrukалatra dhara bharartidanam, vishama vishayato ye majjadam aplavanam, bhavati sharanameko vishnu poto naranam. We are caught up in the middle of the ocean, and not only we are caught up and then we have no escape, we have to also save daughter, son, wife. They are also on us. You have taken responsibility to save us. So that also you have to. And at the same time, the world of duality are like a wind moving about here. Dvandva vata hatanam sudaduhitra kalatra dhara bharartidanam. Not only that, vishama vishaya toye majjatam. One who is also caught up in the huge waves that are coming in the form of attraction to sense objects. Majjatam. One who is majjige hua. Majjige means he has become completely sunk. Aplavanam, no boat. To them, to such a person, sharanam ekaha, only one boat is available. Vishnu poto narana. One boat is only available. Boat is also, the wood piece is sufficient. You can hold on to it. Similarly, for us who are, Swamiji, where is this ocean you are talking about? I don't see it. We are right in the middle of Austin, Texas. Where is the or in Texas, you are right in the middle of the Texas. Where is the ocean? There is nothing called ocean here. We are in the dry land, Swamiji. Or riverside. You go, there is no rivers at all that side. I don't know why there is riverside. Is there a river there? Huh? It's called Inland Empire. So right in the middle of the dry land, Swamiji, where is the ocean? This ocean which he is talking about is called Vasana Jaladi. The ocean called the Vasanas. This Vasana has no beginning, no end. In this mighty ocean of Vasanas, we are caught right in the middle. And the attraction is continuously there. Pushing here, there, here, there. And you will not know how to overcome this. Because one desire is fulfilled, another one comes. Or 100 of them come. Once your desires are over, his children desire starts. And their grandchildren desire starts. Endless. You have to hold on to the boat called Bhagavan. And that will drift you slowly towards the shore. That's why it's called Kishore. Kiski shore? Aapki shore. So the Lord alone can take it. Here Bhagavan Shiva is considered as the very bank of that river. Rodastoya hirda. And the soul has been walking for a long time. The journey of the soul is thousands and thousands of births. Tired. How long I am going to do this? This birth I am the professor of English. The next birth I will start with A for apple, B for ball, C for cat and D for dog. What were you? Professor until PhD, permanent head damage in all the English. But still, when you again have to start with the same one only. Now this ABC is not like A for AI, B for bite, C for computer, D for data, E for email, F for Facebook, G for Google, H for HD. That is how it goes. That's the latest ABC. And now this again and again I start the same thing. How long should be the journey? Go on. Shramena padikasta chayam taro. Only tree that is there under which you can relax for a while is Bhagavan. The Lord alone can give you some amount of solace. Stay there for a while. Pick up your journey again. Restfully. Vrishtitaha bhitaha. Continuous results of your past actions are pouring down on you. Even as you plan for a better tomorrow, it doesn't leave you. Our mind doesn't want change. Just today only, I might have sent to almost of you. Today only there was an email that came. Not email, WhatsApp. Warning notice, please be careful. First 10 days of the year, do not go for jogging, gym, cycling, tennis and all these things. There's an extraordinary amount of crowd of people who are determined to become fit. And then you can enter and will be relaxed on January 11th, because by the time everybody would have disappeared. First 10 days only, everybody. So, this vrishti means continuous pouring down of all the results of your past actions. Pouring down in such a way that you cannot tolerate. Sometimes they are all coming together at the same time, as though they are waiting for a chance to get onto you. Vrishtitaha bhitaha. What is the place where you can be protected? Swastagriham. Abode of the self. Abode of the Bhagavan, who is able to shield you from this. Yat yat bhavyam bhavatu bhagavan purva karmanurupam etat prarthnyam mama bahumadam janma janmantarepi. O Lord, whatever has to happen according to past action, I am ready to face it. Please give me the strength to face the results of my own actions. And only in His abode you will be able to take that stand. Because you have a thing to fall back. You always look for someone to fall back so that you can face the unexpected results of your past actions. So, bhidasvasta griham, grihastam aditihi. Just like a person who has no other way to go, where to stay, there is only one place where temple of the Bhagavan is always available. Even in India, you'll see that near the temple, etc., they have dharma kshetras. Dharmashalas are kept. This is all for the people who do not have any other. There's nothing called homeless. In the past, we didn't have that homeless. Because the king always provided for people who are not having any particular profession or land or thing. They can go into the thing, it's governed or maintained by the temple, and there they can go and then become part of the temple and do some seva there and stay there. So, grihastam aditihi, just like a person who seeks shelter and food, looking for a householder. Greatest householder is Bhagavan only. His house is so big, taking care of so many living beings. Dina prabhum dharmikam. Poverty is depending directly on your expectations in the world. Who's poor? Whose expectations are not met, isn't it? The more the expectations, greater will be your poverty. So we were there in Bhutan somewhere, and their expectations in their life is so minimum, and they are not poor. Because their expectations are very less. Their daily, what they want to make themselves happy is so simple. When you have made your life so simple, nobody can make you unhappy. Who can make you unhappy? As Gurudev would say, disappointment comes only to those people who have appointments. They don't have any appointment. I expect you to behave this way, I expect you to do this. And if you don't expect anything from anyone, how can you make me unhappy? So, Dina Prabhum Dharmikam means the Lord who is able to make you live in a very simple life. Such a person cannot be impoverished at all. Then, by giving the knowledge, Bhagavan removes all the darkness. Teshamaham samudharta mritya samsara sagarad bhavami nachirat partha I become the one who is uplifter. And he also says that I'll give you the jnana deepena bhasvata. I give them the knowledge light by which they will tena mam yanti. They come to me. So darkness of ignorance, for that the light is the Lord. One simple lamp will do. It can destroy the entire darkness everywhere, isn't it? Darkness can be dense and for a long time. Even however be the long the time of darkness has been, one simple lamp will destroy it. In the same way, so that knowledge is the shelter for darkness called ignorance. And the cold, Shitavrataha, the cold one, as he said, no? Shitavrataha, one who is very cold, Bhagavan in the form of the heat. The coldness only shows the negativities that we have. We have and others have. So don't we say, he's a very cold person, inhuman, doesn't understand the human emotions and feelings are cold. Bhagavan is the most warm compassion, the warmth and compassion of the Lord that alone can help us in the world which is cold. Cold means full of negativities, impurities, evil. Anywhere you look around, nobody has any humanity also in their mind. Humanness is not there. In this way, Chedas sarva bhayapaham brajasukam shambho padamboruham rodastoya hridashramena padikaschayam taro vrishtitah bidasvasta griham grihastamatithi dina prabhum dharmikam deepam santamasakulascha shiginam shitavrudastam tada chedas sarva bhayapaham brajasukam shambho padamboruham. The last verse here for our discussion is 4 kinds of mukti, 4 kinds of liberation. These 4 kinds of liberation traditionally said to be in gradation. Sarupyam tava pujane Shiva Mahadeveti. Audio people, please look at the display. One side it has come, another side has not come. Sarupyam tava pujane Shiva Mahadeveti sankirtane Samipyam Shiva Bhakti Durya Janata Sangatya Sambhashane Salokyam Chachara Charatmakatanu Dhyane Bhavani Pate Sayujyam Mama Siddhamatra Bhavati Swamin Kritartosmyaham Sarupyam Tava Pujane Shiva Mahadevedi Sankirtane Samipyam Shiva Bhakti Durya Janata Sangatya Sambhashane Salokyam Chachara Charatmakatanu Dhyane Bhavani Pate Yam Samatra Bhavati Swamin Kritartosmyaham. So here 4 kinds of mukti that are given here. First one is known as Sarupyam. Sarupyam is taking the form of the Lord. Taking the form of the Lord means what? it is said, Shivo Bhutva Shivam Rajeta. Pujanam, when you do of the Lord's puja can be done only when you have taken the characteristics of the Lord. What is the characteristic of the Lord? External, at least the form of the Lord. Like Him, you should wear the bhasma. Like Him, you should wear the Rudraksha. Like Him, you should wear the snakes. No. So how He appears, to the extent possible, you appear that way. So, Tava Pujane Sarupyam. When I have taken my form, your form, that is what is called really puja. Tava Pujane Sarupyam. So, I take to your form and remain in contemplation as though you are with me as me. I have physically taken your form. That is called Sarupya Mukti. So it is said such a upasaka, a person who does the upasana in that way, taking that characteristics of the Lord and meditating upon Him or upasana, ultimately will take the form of these, like the form of Shiva, becomes Shiva Gana. Because Shiva has Shiva Guna. Shiva Gunatvat Shiva Ganam Bhavati. One of these Shiva Gana he becomes. This is one. Then Sankirtane, by chanting or singing the name of the Lord, Samipyam. As I said, Shiva Mahadevedi Sankirtane Samipyam. When you chant the name of the Lord, as I said, He is not far away somewhere, He is within the range listening to you. If you are in the next room, if I call out, would you not listen or would you not immediately say, yes, you called me? Because you are not far away. You are there only, but not visible to me. You are not seen by me, but I know that you are here. So when I call out, you become visible. I and you are in the same place. That is called Samipyam, proximity. So when you have a phone and you call your friend, you have not called, you have called her or him last New Year. Because you become so busy, the whole year. That's what the excuse you give. How are you? Happy New Year. When I call you, you're as though you're next to me. Then you put in the, what is that called? Video call. So when you have video call, next to each other. Bhagavan also likes Samipyam. Shiva Mahadevedi Sankirtane Samipyam. All right. Now, when I am in the company of devotees of God, where am I? I am in Shivalok. Shiva Bhakti Durya Janada Sangatya Sambhashane Salokyam. Because a loka, a place is where you experience a common thing. Disney World. So when you go to Disney World, all the people who are there came there for what? Entertainment only. And when they are all enjoying, entertaining, you are in the same proximity of everybody and all the people are in the same. Some people have a funny question, you are standing in line in a movie theater. You came for the movie? No. I came to see how many of them have come here and go home. So if you are in the company of devotees of God, where are you? In the Shivaloka. And when you have a love for the Lord and when you start chatting with the people who have a love for the Lord, endless you can talk. Right? Bhagavan Krishna also says that such people, parasparam, constantly they think and dance and remember me only. That is the nature of my bhakta. So, so what is Salokyam? Shiva Bhakti Dhurya Janata, people who have endowed with the Shiva Bhakti. Sangatya, going to be with them, Sangatya, Sambhashane, speaking to them is Salokyam. And now comes Sayujyam, merging with you. What is the way to merge with you? Chara achara atmaka tanu dhyane bhavani pate sayujyam. Sayujyam is merging with you is only when I know all the moving and unmoving things in this world are essentially having you as the Atman. Chara achara atmakatanu dhyane e bhavani pate. When I know that you alone are in the heart of everyone, you are the Atma of everything, then of course, if you are the Atma of everything, it includes me also. So who am I? I am everyone. I am everything. So where am I? I am with you. I am you. That is called Sa-yoga, Samyoga or Sayujyam. So first one is what? Sarupya Mukti Pujane. Samipya Mukti Kirtane. Then Salokya Mukti Shiva Bhakti Jana Sangatau Sambhashane. And Atma Drishtya Sanyoga or Sayujya Mukti. By remembering the Lord as the Atman of everyone. Sarvatmaka Paramatma eva sarvasya Atma iti dhyane bhavani. So dhyane sayujyam, kirtane samipyam, pujane sarupyam, sambhashane salokyam. Atra bhavati mama siddham, here. Atra asmin loke, here itself bhavati. Aham kridartaha, I am so fulfilled. Sayujyam mama siddham atra bhavati swamin kritartosmyaham. I am so fulfilled. Where do I have to go? What do I have to do? When this mind of a bhakta is understood, you are so comfortable, at ease. Right? Then where are we? We are in Everest. Ever rest. So we are at the top of the universe, Everest. So that is the end result of this devotee's mind who is devoted to the Lord, completely at rest. No disturbance, nothing can disturb such a devotee. And he goes about in the world doing everything with such a spontaneity and effortlessness and smile. And no physical tiredness, no mental tiredness, no mental hang-ups, no hatred, no attachment, no question of possessiveness, nothing. He just moves along like a breeze. That's what Shankaracharya was. So like a breeze he was moving around, making sure that whomever he meets or reaches gets elevated to the height. That is the greatness of such Mahatmas. So you have the great joy of discussing some of the beautiful ideas in this short span of 2.5 days. Not even 2.5 days, five sessions. Hope to also have more occasions similar to this for all of us to dwell further deep into more and more such beautiful compositions of Bhagavan Shankaracharya. So yesterday I was just thinking about this Bhagavan Shankaracharya's greatness. I just came up with a small bhajan composed yesterday, and I will sing that at the end before we end. Shankaroti Shankaraha. Shankaroti Shankaraha. Anandam Paramanandam Shankaroti Shankaraha. Anandam Paramanandam Shankaroti. Because I talk and then suddenly you start singing, it doesn't come like that. Anandam Paramanandam Shankaroti Shankara. Anandam Paramanandam Shankaroti Shankara. Anandam Paramanandam Shankaroti Shankara. Anandam Paramanandam Shankaroti Shankara. Sarva Samshayanashameva Shankaroti Shankara. Sarva Samshayanashameva Shankaroti Shankara. Bhaktan Sarvan Paravasham Yadi Shankaroti Shankara. Bhaktan Sarvan Paravasham Yadi Shankaroti Shankara. Shankaroti Shankara. Shankaroti Shankara. Anandam Paramanandam Shankaroti Shankara. Anandam Paramanandam Shankaroti Shankara. Yoginam Hridaye Pravesham Shankaroti Shankara. Yoginam Hridaye Pravesham Shankaroti Shankara. Deva Deva Jagadishameva Shankaroti Shankara. Deva Deva Jagadishameva Shankaroti Shankara. Shankaroti Shankara. Shankaroti Shankara. Anandam Paramanandam Shankaroti Shankara. Anandam Paramanandam Shankaroti Shankara. Sham means to quiet. Sham karoti, one who makes you quiet. As I said, rest. Sham. Because shama, the word shama or dama, shama, we know that sham is to quiet. Anandam swam, one's own joy, that is what is called sham. Then sarva samshayana sham. Sham means nasham. What? Sarva samshaya nasham karoti. Then bhaktan sarvan paravasham. One who is capturing everybody's, all the devotees into the heart of the Lord. Bhaktan sarvan paravasham yadisham karoti. Then yoginan hridaye pravesham. One who enters into the heart of the yogis. Then jagat isham. One who is the Lord of the universe. So that's how Shankaroti Shankara. Shankaroti. Om sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkhabhat bhavet. Om shanti shanti shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.